Hello, my name is Nicolás Favier. I'm from Mendoza, Argentina, and this is my video statement for the MIT Supply Chain Management Program application. I'm really interested in getting a master's degree in supply chain management because I enjoy the challenges that today's supply chain presents. I find it really exciting solving problems and improving things on my everyday job and life. And I believe that by doing so, I am making things better or helping people around me to improve the way they live and the way they work. I think that by becoming part of a supply chain management master's degree program, I would be capable of learning new skills and being in touch with other supply chain professionals, which will be a very enriching experience for me. My professional experience on the supply chain domain is a mix of several organizations and projects. I started my experience with an internship in a public hospital in Montpellier in France, where I participated of a project for improving stocking methods of the chirurgical material in the hospital. The result of this project were a reduction of unproductive time spent in the search of lost material and a decrease in the working capital. During this time, I also developed new abilities like change resistant management, among others. Then I became part of a startup project where we developed an online state-of-the-art platform that shows customers relevant information about their supply chains. With this information, they can see through the change they are part of and take smart decisions in order to meet their customer needs in an effective and efficient way, improving their competitiveness. During this time, I was in charge of mapping processes, developing the business model, and I also was part of the development of the minimum viable product. I work in a high-performance team where we develop skills such as innovation, creativity, team working, and holistic vision, among others. I also work as a volunteer in ISEC, a worldwide organization managed by young students, which mission is to accomplish peace and the fulfillment of humankind potential. During my time in this organization, I coordinate, as a team leader, the logistics of several student exchanges that went from Mendoza to cities all over the world to do volunteer and internship experiences. I also was part of the executive board of ISEC Mendoza, where I took the role of Vice President of Finance and Management for 1 year. During this time, we managed the plan and execution of over 100 exchanges. We also improved the financial flow of our committee to eliminate debts and make it more sustainable. In ISEC, I was responsible also of the organization and logistics of 2 local congresses and consultant on 3 national congresses. Today, I find myself working at a multinational corporation that is leader in the wine industry. At Grupo Peñaflor, I'm part of the supply team where we analyze and manage the procurement of raw materials that are used in the wine production. I am also in charge of getting important information about the supply chain to elaborate several key performance indicators and get conclusions about them. I am studying a master's degree in logistics here in Argentina too. I started in 1 year and a half ago because I'm fond of deepen my formation in the aspects and subjects I'm more interested in. After completing the Supply Chain Master program, I would like to become part of an organization that presents several challenges and improvement opportunities on the aspect related to its supply chain. I believe that the perfect job I would like to find after graduation is a place where I can put into practice all the tools and experience learned during my formation. I would like to find a place where I can develop my skills and learn from others, but also a place where I can share my knowledge and expertise to help my colleagues. I also would like to become part of an institution where I can teach and mentor future supply chain management leaders. Today, we are living in the communication era, and the access to relevant information has come up vital for any organization. The success or failure of an organization falls on the decision it makes, and this decision should be based on relevant and reliable information for being as accurate as possible. This is why I consider that one of the most challenging problems that supply chain face today is the management of information flow among all the stakeholders of a change. As I have experienced up to date on my jobs, several organizations do not allow this flow to move along the supply chain easily. By improving this aspect, the multiple stakeholders of a certain change will be able to work together in a more competitive way to achieve their common objective, that is, to meet the final customer needs. Well, thank you a lot for considering my application for this supply chain management program. If you have any further question, you can contact me to my email address on my application. Bye!